Secret versus Team Spirit, game 1 of this lower bracket finals of TI10. This hero has just fallen off so much since the Animajor, except for Team Spirit. I don't know what he does. I mean, he buys the armlet.
Well, right now he dies.
From Matu in that disgusting form of his, and the right clicks from Puppey. It looks like it's going to be enough. So first blood goes the way of Team Secret.
Skirmish style play on splitting the map and then finding picks, because they do have relocate, haunt, as well as storm. It doesn't get much more global than this. Bottom lane.
Yep, telekinesis into the skewer, back into the fray for the tier 1 tower. Miposhka taking heavy damage. Shockwave keeps him at bay again. Yapzor and Zai not able to get a kill there, but you can see that Matu actually finishes off Collapse again. It's going to be a trade though. Very hard to catch up to Nisha for sure here, as Toronto Tokyo has the horsey ready to go. Double damage bottled as well, so we'll see if he wants to get active.
That was a multi-purpose mid TP. That was pretty nice.
We have a haunt coming out. Mira looks like he's going to get dropped by Nisha. Yataro in the meantime taking out Puppey, so it's a 1-for-1 on just the supports. Miposhka in the trees will likely fall next, although Yataro has something to say about that potentially. Coming in from the downside of the trees here. Still going for that Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo might want to do something here with the DD.
Fine. Yeah, skewer out to safety, but Toronto Tokyo with that double damage. RP onto 2! Beautifully timed from Zai into the Fable. That is going to be a super easy kill of Toronto Tokyo. And now Yataro not reciprocating the high five at all. Trying to TP out. Oh my god, how much HP did he have? Barely gets out.
And effectively not allowing Team Spirit to do what their lineup likes to do at this point in time in the game, right? Like, you ideally want to find some sort of opening with the Storm and then haunt onto it and find these picks, but Secret were kind of dictating the pace. So Storm TP'd mid to defend the tower and take the DD rune. Okay,
Zai, he's going to skewer to safety for now. As Nisha coming from the backside. Looks like they're just going to focus on Miposhka to start things out. Going to be a relatively easy one for Secret to clean up. Mira attempting to TP out, will not be able to do so. Toronto Tokyo on the run with very little mana to speak of. I mean, this is a pretty slow Roche based on what some of the Roches we've seen at this tournament. But regardless, Secret will get it successfully.
And a Zai Magnus covering on the respawn.
Yep, wrapping around the Roche pit. Looks like Zai might be the first one they run into. We're not going to do more Christmas songs here. Zai able to blink out to safety, along with the rest of his team. The zipping from Toronto Tokyo. He's basically out of mana. Now Zai gets the skewer off, but it's on an illusion. In the meantime, Miposhka gets picked off. There's the big arena coming through with the Earth Splitter to follow Matu. Trying to go on top of Collapse. They'll finally bring him down. The buyback now to the Jakiro. He's going to TP into the outpost. Matu still has that Aegis online. Looks like they're finally going to expend it here pretty soon. Toronto Tokyo might be happy with that engagement as Nisha looks like he's going to walk away safely. Matu still has that, or use that Aegis. I mean, not Nisha in the meantime. Looks like they'll pick off Yataro. That is a really big kill, just away from his entire team here. I thought they were going to try to go for the Aegis and then just back off, but couldn't cleanly do so.
Yeah, they couldn't get Spectre out of that trouble in the mid lane, and yeah, effectively what Yatoro ended up doing there was keep the Rubik and Elder Titan at bay for most of the fight, right? But Toronto Tokyo straight in on Nisha. There's a good spear.
Nice spear from Collapse. Can they actually bring out Nisha? He gets off the Dissimulate. Nisha, another Aether Remnant, buying him some time, but Toronto Tokyo is going to get Yules immediately and basically out of mana to speak of. And Nisha, Astral Step not for another 4 seconds, actually trying to get aggressive here. Can they go back in? Zai gets in with the huge skewer onto 2, and they bring them down instantly. Team Secret clicking on all cylinders here.
7,000 gold lead now. And it just looks like it's going to keep going up unless Spirit can find, again, some sort of picks.
That combo is actually so sick.
Ice Path coming up top.
Tower is down, but the TP is coming in. Like you said, Matu's in a lot of trouble. So Yataro jump in, but there comes Zai. He gets off the skewer into the telekinesis, but Toronto Tokyo is more than fine. Sunder on his teammate from Matu, trying to keep himself alive. Yapzor stealing the electric vortex, but Matu attempting to TP out. Will he be able to do so in time? Absolutely. Just no damage coming through. Zai uses the RP on the retreat as Puppey comes with all the right clicks. Toronto Tokyo getting extremely low in the meantime. They take out Io, and it looks like it'll be a trade for Zai's life at the very least, but Nisha's not done yet. He destroys Toronto Tokyo. He has so much mobility to work with. Dissimulate not online in time. There comes the spear from Collapse. So Spirit at least gets something out of this, but they still lose Toronto Tokyo. And Matu closing in on a Satanic, not that far away. Yeah, can pick up the Reaver here pretty soon, and then just a 1,400 Claymore afterwards. I mean, you can see he is top of the net worth by quite the long shot right now. And things right now looking good for Secret, but
Collapse.
All right, we have the skewer in from Zion to Collapse. You can see the horn toss as well. Echo some. Look at the layering from Team Secret, just masterfully done. And Collapse will get dropped as a result. Yataro, oh, he actually uses the haunt. His reality rifting all over the place. That's definitely not the ability name center. That is not CK, believe it or not. Oh, we have Miposhka's ult coming in from the high ground. Yataro getting extremely low and is brought down again. Just a really weird fight from Spirit there.
The opening from Collapse just gets instantly countered, and when they try to help him out, it's just not possible. Like, Secret are in a way too strong position there. Very easily make quick work of the Mars, and then Spectre with the haunt. Like you said, maybe a little bit of a misstep. Miposhka.
Yeah, oh, the horn toss into the RP. Toronto Tokyo will be able to get out, and Collapse jumps in with a huge arena, taking out the Rubik to start things out. Matu getting extremely low. The Sunder on his teammate will live as a result. And Zai just burning down to Miposhka's dual breath. So Spirit having a really good defense here, as Satanic is picked up by Matu, but he's stuck in a lot of trouble here, Cinderin. And he's going to be brought down as well. Team Spirit, they're not done yet. They have Nisha in their sights, but you can see the silence coming out on Toronto Tokyo, who's not scared to pursue apparently, but probably should be. If only he had Shard, it would be even more disgusting in this melee form. But something tells me, Nisha, does he have? He might be taking the Shard off of Roche. Nisha Shard is quite good.
Spirit know this is happening, and they're planning their way to attack here. They do have haunt vision, of course.
Not quite in range. Miposhka gets off the ice path. Of course, they have some pretty good zoning capabilities here with Miposhka's ult, who's going to get initiated on to start with. Toronto Tokyo jumps in with the BKB, can't really find anybody though. Miposhka gets up to full HP, collapses a huge arena onto several heroes, but the right clicks from Matu might be enough for Toronto Tokyo to take a tumble. He gets out just barely with any HP. Yataro in the meantime, he's going to take the damage from Matu instead. Nice, Zai gets in with that skewer Collapse, taking additional damage here. Roche is still only at half HP, so they can't really steal it, as it looks like Yataro will go down. No haunt available, even if he buys back here. So 2 for nothing as Collapse looks to be the third. Team Secret is doing a really good job of armlet toggling, but not good enough here. Cinder as Miposhka stuck in harm's way. Zai able to get to safety here for the moment. Dissimulate. Looks like Nisha might go down if they can find a little bit of distance here. Oh, the Sunder from Matu, keeping his teammate alive. Toronto Tokyo gets dropped now. Double kill for Matu. The Sunder on the teammate. That is absolutely huge, and this is going to be a dieback now for Mira. A full team wipe, and Team Secret lost nobody.
Secret with the double buybacks on the supports coming back into the fight immediately really helps seal the deal there,
as they're able to claim full set of racks here in all likelihood. 16k net worth lead for Secret, and Puppy getting harassed a bit. Has the Ghost Scepter to try to live through.
Yep. This could be a really big jump from Zai. Any horn toss on a key target could start off this fight. He'll get it.
There's the horn toss on Collapse. He pops the BKB. RP not going to be expended here. Collapse has to pop his BKB instead. The RP is expended in the end on a single target. Here's Mira getting harassed by Nisha, creating all the space in the world. Collapse is dead, but does have buyback. This second set of barracks here.
It feels nigh impossible for them to kill Matu twice.
But yeah, 2 racks advantage for Secret. And they are looking very, very good in this game number 1.
Yeah. Can choose to stall for the next Roche. Early respawn is in 2 minutes, but they've scanned out Yatoro. If Nisha finds him here.
Oh, Nisha. Oh, they're in the area. Gets off the Spectral Dagger, though.
They're
going to see him. The Yules into the Aether Remnant to follow. He gets off the haunt, though. Realitying all over the place. Gets silenced for the time being. Silenced the second time. Zai not able to connect on the skewer. As Collapse even pops a BKB. Matu gets off his meta in the meantime. They're trying to go for the Spectre. The break is there from that Silver Edge. And Nisha not going to be able to connect on a kill here, but they do make Spirit use a lot of resources to try to defend here. There's the horn toss. Miposhka is going to get dropped immediately. Toronto Tokyo pops the BKB. Just has no damage to work with now.
Zai as well as Nisha's discs are used now, but they're gonna get megas off this. Spirit just aren't ready to fight.
So mega defense attempt here from Team Spirit. Oh, the horn toss from Zai, and I would assume the RP to follow here pretty shortly. Looks like they'll have enough damage. Yataro gets off the Manta for now. Looks like he's going to live for a little bit longer. The Yules from Nisha in the meantime. But the Fade Bolt on the other side takes out Yataro. And it looks like this is going to be a Game 1 victory for Secret here, Cinderin, as they are looking extremely warmed up in this game number 1.
And YapzOr now finally gets the dream steal of the game. I don't know if it's the first time in the game he's had it. It kind of feels like it, but has that level 4 Ice Path with maxed out Arcane Supremacy, effectively turning this into, what's that, over a 3-second stun. Instant cast.
Tokyo showing off the axe, but the instant telekinesis. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage to Zai. Looks like he's going to be dropped down in the end, but Secret getting the better of this exchange as Matu pops to BKB, just going absolute ham on Collapse. There's the Ice Path again. GG's is called, Cinder, and Secret take Game 1 in convincing fashion.
Yeah, they did, especially what really set up for this huge lead for Secret, just the way the first 5 minutes went, right? Or the first 10 minutes. They're doing great in their lanes. Spirit, when they do get their levels on the heroes that need to make the plays.
Suns fan with Cinder. We got game number 2 of this best of 3 of the Lord Recompense for TI10 Cinder. This is going to be a good, juicy game. I can feel it. I wouldn't say it's quite at the same level as Earthshaker, but it's close. It's really, really good.
Collapse is going to run into trouble.
Yep, that is trouble. And his name is Matu. See the Grimstroke coming out with the slow into the Blade Fury. Matu gets first blood for Team Secret.
And now he's going to go and take a Golem.
Uh-oh. Golem time. There's first stun coming out, as Mira's just going to continue to get harassed here, but this is kind of what he has to do. Bramble, all right, we'll connect on the Puppy.
He
gets 2 procs on it. All right, Puppy outplayed by Mira here, and the tip ensues, Cinderin.
So would imagine YapzOr has definitely got that in his mind, but to me, the primary reason they're picking it is they want to support that pairs up well with Jug. Oh, we're seeing Jug kill Mira here. No way out of that one.
Blade Fury finishes him off.
The portrait might become the X factor, as you pointed out, as well. So I think Secret aren't too concerned.
Okay. As we see Blade Fury from Matu in the top lane, you can see the Centaur making his way over to try to get a potential stomp here, but Shadow Realm going to keep Mira alive at the very least. Collapse very low on HP here, and Matu does have his ult, but no mana to work with. His Puppy going to get ganked here from Toronto Tokyo. X with the boat coming in. And Collapse just wants to get some XP here, Cinder. Oh, okay, the stomp comes out. Puppy still survives, but finally that second right click.
Yeah, if that stomp would have hit, he might have lived.
Collapse now level 6, so Ravage is good to go. It looks like Bottle's going to be refilled here in the mid lane for Nisha. So what's the go time for each team? Is there a certain item? Is there a certain level?
Tokyo.
Potential gank on Toronto Tokyo, taking heavy damage. Still has his boat to work with. And here it comes. The rum buff is there, but Astral Step is going to do a lot of damage. In the meantime, the reinforcements have arrived. Look at that Tiebringer just destroying YapzOr. And there's the Curse Crown into the right click. Mira actually gets credit for that one. It's a 2-0. It's Toronto Tokyo being pursued by Zai. Not able to find an RP though. And now Puppy is going to take heavy harassment. In addition to this, Tiebringer with the X into the Torrent. That's going to be 3 kills potentially going the way of Team Spirit, but there's the RP to try to counteract this. Zai gets it off onto Mira, but the Shadow Realm keeps him alive for now. The Hadouken is coming from the Satyr Tormentor Cinder, and the Skewer's going to miss, but the Shockwave into the Hadouken. Puppy gets credit for that one.
What a sick combo. Shockwave into Shockwave.
That's right.
And if they smoke, they're likely to do it down here, so Secret will see it coming and won't have to be scared of the smoke all the time when heroes are missing. They will simply know when it gets popped. Bottom lane.
Yeah, Matu trying to push here. We see some TPs here. There's an Earth Spike into the waveform with Toronto Tokyo making his presence known, but the healing ward does go off for Matu, keeping him alive. Looks like he'll be just fine as a result. Zai does get X, though, after the Skewer comes through. Gets the RP off, though. That's against a counter Magnus, it looks like, as Yataro jumps in with that waveform, but the double damage on Nisha. He's going to get waveform into death. Big death there for Secret. Nicely done from Team Spirit, knowing their limits. But Nisha already on his way to his jungle.
Yeah, going for a different build this game.
This will be a little bit harder. They can get the Torrent to start things off into the Earth Spike and the Finger. Nicely done from Team Spirit. Blade Fury did not go off in time for Matu.
Oh, hang on.
We have a smoke. Rush. Team Spirit. Oh, the Aether Remnant does spot them. We'll see if they notice, if Secret did notice that.
It looks like Nisha did.
Yep. Oh, he's going to get ravaged, though, into the waveform and blown up. noticed it or not, Cinderin, he's dead.
Yep.
So this is going to be a freebie for Team Spirit. Aegis likely to go to Yataro.
For style points, he's going to waveform through it and grab it on the way out of the pit.
That's when you know he's really feeling himself here.
Yeah. It's that efficiency.
We have a skewer back onto Collapse, into the Blade Fury, but Matu just doesn't do that much damage right now. Needs the Shard, which he is going for next. E-Blade applied to him for now. Nisha able to blow up Miposhka on the front line here. So this turns into a 5v4 situation with Secret having the advantage, but they don't have the Roche advantage. Oh, Zai, RP only onto one, but can't really find a maneuver to try to skewer him back, but it doesn't matter. Nisha and Matu blow up Toronto, Tokyo.
And they're not done yet. Mira
looks like the skewer does cancel the TP in Shadow Realm form, and that is going to turn into a third kill for Secret, despite giving up Roche. Win that fight handily.
Another big item coming up soon for Spirit, by the way. The dagger, Miposhka 300 away, will definitely be very helpful for them. Because he has been getting caught a couple of times. Oh, instant Hex bottom.
Oh,
they predicted this from
Nisha's
Nisha.
in a lot of trouble. Boat's going to be connected with the Finger of Death, but Nisha jumps forward to try to get retribution. He does just that. Miposhka finds his way to the grave. Nisha X-marks back into the fray, though, and is eventually brought down, but at least he takes somebody with him.
Yeah, he is also queuing up the Shard. If he precasts it on Jugger or Void Spirit when they go in, can obviously save them from Ravage or from Terrorize or, you know, line combos. As long as they instant press one of their defensive abilities coming out of the swell, could prove to be really useful, but not the plan.
Zai gets off the Horn Toss, skewer into the RP, but the BKB is activated. It's not really going to help against the Omni Slash, but a lot of it is tank with creeps. So Toronto Tokyo getting some backup with Collapse of a huge Ravage. Down goes Matu, and now you see Yataro at his best. E-Blade double kill, 3 dead for Secret in his Shadow Realm form, just decimating. Nisha able to get a pick off though, but very unfortunate that there was a creep wave there, Sinner, because I think he was dead.
He has AC and Blast Rig, so super tanky against this Jug Magnus combination, and kind of seemed like a bait the whole time that they put him in front like that. Oh, that's
all right,
a dead line.
Pick off
trying to ward.
You talked about, of course, Aghanim Scepter being a pseudo counter to some of these ridiculously high agi or stat-based carries like Morphling. But still a ways away from finishing that. As Toronto Tokyo making his way to Secret's jungle.
Nisha's in.
All right, Nisha doing a lot of damage to Lion in the meantime. We see a skewer on the other side. Toronto Tokyo gets RP'd again.
He won't
into the Omni Slash again. Will he live this time, Cinderin? The Blade Fury is out. He's not doing that much damage, but finally goes down. It takes so much to kill him.
Great Earth
Spike on it, Nisha, E-Blade, but there's the E on this to proc. A huge kill for Secret, but my lord, Cinderin, Gabe and Almighty, that took a lot.
Doesn't seem like they have the confidence to try to push for it, though. Even 4v5, I think Team Spirit can still win a fight. Well, they don't have Ravage either, though, so maybe not, but I'm never counting out Morph Willow.
True.
Crazy stuff can always happen, and they're going to find it.
Initiation. Yataro's in here as well, but Nisha jumps in and blows up the Lion. Buyback to come right afterwards. Looks like Puppy's going to live here. Matu continuing to go ham. Double kill for him. 3 dead for Team Spirit. Yataro in his Shadow Realm form gets the silence off. Can they actually bring him down this time? Impetus does quite a bit of damage. There's the Astral Step to follow. Has his attribute shift. They just not doing enough damage to him. Yataro getting spinned down with that Shard Matu into the Aether Remnant. Another buyback for Team Spirit. Yataro gets the waveform off. There's the burst damage from Lion. Yataro finally taken out by Nisha. It takes so much to kill these heroes, but Secret find it. You can see, okay, Matu Shard makes a huge difference here, Cinder, and that Blade Fury absolutely decimates. Yeah. Team Spirit's perspective, is there an item or maybe a talent that they're needing to get to take to the next level here in these fights?
I'm wondering if Tide needs BKB. Oh, they found him, bottom. Matu.
Yeah, Miposhka gets a stun off Matu. That's going to be the Aegis.
Good catch.
Not a ton expended here.
They got what they came for. Really, really nicely done. Not overstaying for the second kill.
Zai is going to show in the bottom lane, but only to defend. Keeping a safe distance here. Going for a BKB for himself as well. Very tense game here, Cinder. And the Hex initiation from Miposhka into the Gush to follow. Collapse actually blocks off the tree line. Very nice. And with the Finger and the E-Blade, Zai takes a tumble. Puppy Still have buyback on Zai if they really want to fight here. Puppey feeling pretty confident. There's the jump in from Nisha. Trying to go for the Dark Willow. Not going to be able to get the kill yet. And looks like Secret are playing a little bit more defensive, but they do force the buyback out of Zai.
Yeah. Secret, that was a little bit uncharacteristic for them. Nisha completes his Octarine core. Yapzor will complete his eggs in 50 gold. And despite that, Secret are still looking to fight so close to a really key item potentially. I'll try to find
He's going to get sheeped right off the bat. This will be a dieback for Team Secret, and they lose Yapzor as well. Matu, he's going to get his TP canceled as well. There's the Terrorize to follow. Team Spirit, 3 quick kills in their favor.
Let's see if they have the confidence here to do it. They know there's no buyback on Mag. They don't know about Jug.
Yeah, not knowing about Jug means that they probably play this a little bit safe. So they're going to get the bottom set of racks. No,
are we talking about the same Team Spirit here?
Yep, they're going for the win here. We have the X into the boat. Down goes Puppey. He does have buyback. Nisha jumping in, trying to bide some time for his team, but still 40 seconds away from these core heroes coming back. Nisha, Eon Disc does proc. Fortification is finally forced out for Team Secret. Team Spirit looking to finish this game number 2 to force a game 3 in this lower bracket finals. Dark Portrait is available for Yapzor. As we see the Soulbind, there's the Dark Portrait. Morphling doing a lot of damage. The silence coming in from Nisha as well. Yatara getting extremely low, trying to focus the Ancient. He dies, but buys back into the game. The Ravage now, though. Nisha's dead, buys back himself, focusing on the racks. Where is Yataro? He's still trying to make his way onto this side of the map. They're just going to focus the racks, and Team Spirit take game 2 in very, very exciting fashion.
What a way to win that game. You know the saying, wards win games. I don't think Team Spirit, when they placed that ward combination down there, expected that that was what was going to win them the game 4 minutes later.
We have a tiny Lycan combo again, but sadly, no Christmas tree.
Oh no. And he has himself one of the best possible matchups against Toronto Tokyo Storm, playing as Lina. So even though we don't have that same playmaking potential that we saw out of PSG yesterday.
Disruption, Matu's there.
Okay.
All right. Oh, nice. Neutral creep gets the first blood for the neutrals. That's a lot of extra gold for all those creeps. Putting himself in the way of Matu so that Mira is not collapsed upon.
Well, he needs to be a little bit careful here, actually. Puppey coming in with the illusion skewer.
We have the skewer with the shockwave. They're going to try to 1v1 battle this. The Brambles come out as well. This is going to be first blood going the way of somebody. Cinder is Matu. One right click. Nope. Looks like Puppey will get credit for that one. But Toronto Tokyo looking for the bottom rune. He will get it, and it's an arcane. But still, not level 6, so can't really take true advantage of that. Yapzor applying some pressure to Miposhka in the meantime. The Arctic Burn is procced. Toronto Tokyo has to walk up and go into the jungle. As top lane, Puppey's in a lot of trouble. Looks like he's going to take a tumble, but Collapse will likely die to this poison, so it's a 1-for-1.
I think Matu was out of experience range for that kill, though, so still call that a win for Team Spirit. If Matu got the experience from that kill, that would have made a big difference. Maybe he did. I'm actually unsure, but
Toronto Tokyo does hit level 6 now. Yep, and he's going to jump on top of Nisha, but Nisha pretty healthy. Yataro making his way over. Mira's there as well, so it's a 3 versus 1. Even God Strength used. Whatever it takes to take out Nisha and into the jungle.
I feel like there might have been a potential play there for Secret to get a stun off from Lina onto the Storm if the Avalanche toss were staggered as much as possible out of Matu there.
Oh, the big jump in from Toronto Tokyo, and the Terrorize to follow. Puppey's in the vicinity. Can they save him? Shadow, or the disruption is there, and Toronto Tokyo looks to be the one taken out. It's going to be a 1-for-1 though. Laguna Blade expended, and now Mira getting absolutely beat down. Looks like Puppey gets credit for that one. So a 2-for-1 overall. You can see Toronto Tokyo getting close to finishing Kaya. So again, not opting for the Orchid because there is a Yules on the opposing mid. I mean, is there any consideration for... Oh, Nisha gets off some spells, gives him some nice movement speed, but Collapse finds the RP, and with Yataro in the area, all 3 cores, in fact, in that top river,
he's a big
able to take out Nisha here. So decent amount expended, but Nisha's just going to go back into the jungle with a nice triple stack.
They find Collapse top.
Yep, they sure do. Cinderin got the Avatos combo with Puppey's ult. Collapse gets the skewer off, but can't make it to the high ground, and is eventually brought down by Secret. They are headed towards that bot area. Zai almost done with the Helm of the Overlord, but might have to wait here, Cinderin, as Curse Crown with the Bedlam damage coming through. Looks like that's going to be an easy pickoff for Team Spirit. So it's off lane for off lane, essentially. Miposhka getting destroyed by these wolves, has to curse the creeps just to survive. And at least he does so. As Yatoro is top of the net worth right now by a pretty decent margin, but that is kind of to be expected from a Sven.
With Empower.
With Empower in addition. Obviously, Tiny not able to get his shard yet, but that's
Yatoro wants to show off his blink here.
Yeah, Puppey gets off disruption. Nisha on the back line. Yatoro jumps in with the blink dagger, but a nice Yules from Nisha. You can see the Bramble is going to apply to Nisha. They're going to apply all their pressure onto him now. Earth Splitter comes out. First to fall will be Puppey. The skewer into the RP. Several heroes caught in there. That is going to be a kill from Toronto Tokyo. Buyback now onto Puppey as Collapse getting beat down by the tree. So Secret do get a collateral kill here, but it's going to cost them dearly, Cinderin.
And the RP from Collapse, like you said, wonderful. So, was that actually only a 2-for-1 with a buyback from Secret?
Yeah.
But how did
Toronto Tokyo dies?
Have to admit, I wasn't looking there.
Matu.
Shadowblade reveal.
Shadowblade, yeah. That Golem ends up getting the kill onto the tier 1 mid. So it was inevitable to fall. And that's going to give some nice gold over to Zai as we have another Avatos killing off the Storm Spirit. Are you kidding me? Matu is just finding these incredibly important pickoffs. Yatoro, he is the member of Team Spirit. A lot of pressure on him now, Cinder, because of Toronto Tokyo's game. Winter's Curse. So only on to Puppey, though. The skewer back from Collapse. Looks like they'll get this one.
Nice and easy. Spirit will say thank you very much. Get an Aegis on their Storm.
Yep, very important. Matu has his BKB ready to go. Pops that Shadow Blade. But Team Spirit, they know. But does Mira know? Is he? No, he's dead. Oh my! He dies in midair. The double damage.
That is actually pretty close to Little Red Riding Hood there. That was on Dark Willow. I'll take that. That's
oh my god, Miposhka gets off the Winter's Curse, but it's not going to last that long because he's all alone. Matu, oh, he throws the tree and destroys him. Cold Embrace saving Collapse for now, but you have to think that he will die here. Gets tossed up into the air. Matu pops the BKB, but a lot of damage coming from Mitaro. The Construct's actually ripping through this rock. He's going to get the kill. Nisha looks next on the target. He gets inside the trees. Nice vision from Toronto Tokyo. Double kill for Yatoro. Collapse is still somehow alive here. Puppey getting some cover thanks to the Echo Stomp, but triple kill for Yatoro. He's just bringing everyone down to their knees. Out of nowhere, Yatoro. I mean, he's been top net worth for a while, Cinderin, and it's really showing in that fight.
None of them crits. Now he wants to throw the tree that gets blinked. And this is where Matsu probably just gets out, right? But Nisha has committed in from the back, so they feel a little bit forced to go. Great Cold Embrace.
Sure.
And the damage just isn't enough there onto Collapse.
Yep.
And then Yatoro just goes in cleanup crew, no problem.
Yatoro getting another kill to his name here onto Yapzor. Outpost being taken. Will be successful as Team Spirit are fully smoked right now.
Matsu finds a big item here. Got himself the Titan Sliver on Tiny. That's a very big pickup for him.
Yeah.
A lot more damage. The status is nice.
Puppey.
He has
Eon Disc procs. Toronto Tokyo goes to the back line looking for Zai. Looks like Puppey gets off the Ghost Scepter as well. Will be brought down eventually, but there's the Laguna Blade with the LSA Nisha. Do they have enough damage? They do. Matu gets the kill. Onto that Sven. Yatoro is donezo. Earth Splitter comes out, not doing too much though. Collapse attempting to get out, but Matu's right clicks are just too much to withstand. Toronto Tokyo creating enough space there. A big fight for Secret. They do lose Nisha. And Toronto Tokyo pushing out the top lane now. As we do have Shard online for Zai, so the Wolves.
Mira gets stopped mid.
Spawning.
This could be a setup for Matu.
Okay. Thunderhide is available there. Oh, the force step from Matu. But he's going to force out his BKB. Mira saving, or getting Cold Embrace for now. Pops the Shadow Realm as well, but there's Collapse with the initiation onto Matu, and now the Orchid on top of it. He's already used the BKB. Nice save from Puppey for the time being, but Matu's still stuck in a terrible spot right now. Has to just stand his ground, and there's the Terrorize to follow. Big kill for Team Spirit. Looks like Zai is next on their list. And down he goes, Cinderin. Great execution from Team Spirit.
Oh my god, I hope we get a replay of that. What an insane force step from Collapse there. And that puts him out of position. It doesn't only save Mira, but jeopardizes Tiny, and they do end up getting the kill in the end. That was sick from Collapse, and then he finishes it off with the Blink Skewer too. It doesn't get better than that. That's
Collapse.
Just world
Blink
class.
Dagger's getting canceled perpetually by Puppey. On the other side of the trees, you see the Horn Toss finally being used. Puppey resigned to his death. And Yataro gets another kill to his name. Yeah, Wolf is showing this out, but not able to deny anything. So Toronto Tokyo gets the Aegis. Whoever wins this game will be playing PSG LGD in the grand finals of TI10.
And something we maybe haven't touched on so much, right? One of the key things for Secret in this game compared to a lot of the games that they do well in, Nisha has been so quiet.
Oh, they might have found Matu. Does have the BKB Avatos to follow, but Collapse gets saved. And Matu is just completely alone, Cinder, just looking for some sort of collateral. But it's not going to happen. Down goes Matu. Does have buyback, however. Team Spirit to force this out. I mean, they had to use basically nothing.
Yeah, they still have two bottom towers for free if they want to, but they might look for more. They have another smoke on the Wyvern. Sven's God Strength is ready with Swift Blink.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo gets the Orchid, but doesn't have a whole lot of mana to speak of. Still with the Aegis intact, and they're going to use it. It did cost Secret the Laguna Blade, and there's the Winter's Curse. Not going to last too long, though. Nisha getting jumped, but there's the BKB. And Team Spirit still super happy with this.
BKB is ready as well, and they know there's no BKB on Lina, and that's big. Puppey has to be ready here to save Nisha. They're going to jump him at basically all costs.
High ground defense is there, Team Secret. Oh, Toronto Tokyo goes really deep, and there's a big skewer from Collapse on there, too. Good lord! Double kill for Yataro! Basically, in just one Echo Saber double slap. Absolutely filthy stuff here from Yataro again. And a great initiation from Collapse. And this means likely a mid-rax to follow, but Puppey's going to get initiated on. There's the Eon Disc to proc, the buyback now into Nisha. Matu has spawned naturally. And it looks like they might actually be able to defend this. But the God Strength is running out here shortly, Cinderin. Matu in wolf form again. And Team Spirit, oh my, they are so close, Cinderin, to getting to the grand finals here.
It's unbelievable. If you would have asked me the odds of this before the tournament, of Spirit getting to the finals, man.
Well, Matu, all right.
Well, let's not count the
Mira has the extra tosses to work with. That's 2 deaths now in quick succession in favor of Team Secret, but still the buybacks remain.
He doesn't feel like it was an option anyway because of the hero matchups. Like maybe he just thinks it's too hard against Wyvern, Sven, and Meg to ever do it.
Puppey has definitely survived through a lot of this, but Yataro now has a nullifier, so you can dispel Eon Disc. And, oh, Puppey, he's going to get the disruption off, gets stuck inside the bramble, pops the Ghost Scepter preemptively, but he's going to die shortly after.
Great curse.
Yep, that's a huge curse onto 3 heroes as Team Secret get RP from Collapse, and the right clicks are there from Yataro. Triple kill for him, making an ultra kill. Will he get another rampage at TI10? Absolutely, Yataro does it again, Cinderin. Holy Jesus!
If they just get a wave into the base and go for towers, it's over. They could finish maybe even before Lycan responds.
Oh, they're definitely going to go for this. 100%.
It's over.
They're going to call GG. The underdog story is still alive. Team Spirit move on to the grand finals. What a performance. Team Spirit, man. It's hard not to be rooting for them right now because they have been the underdogs for so long. Even in just their region, it's been VP the entire year that we've been talking about. But Team Spirit showing up big time now.
And again, the storyline, it just feels like it's such a repeat story of TI6 and TI8 with DC and OG respectively, with this underdog team that gets knocked down in the lower bracket. Remember, Team Spirit got knocked down in round 1. They lost to IG 2-1.